So today we're going to take a look at what's going to happen if Serbia tries to form an empire in 2024. Serbia is a pretty strong country in the Balkans, and let's see what happens if they try to form an empire in 2024. Let's see who they declare war on, how they expand, and all those other stuff. But yeah, before we get into this video, first of all I want to mention that major alliances like NATO, CSTO, the EU or the UN, they do not exist in my videos. If they would exist, they would not let these countries to expand. You guys can join the Discord server via the link in the description. Subscribe to my second channel. But yeah, now let's get right into the video. Now if we look at Serbia right here, it's actually a pretty strong country, and its neighboring countries are not as strong, but yeah, they'll still have to militarize their country, work on their economy. So yeah, but still with the current military that they have, they can take out one country here, and that country of course is going to be Kosovo. Now guys, as I said, my videos are not meant to be 100% realistic. If there was realism in this video, the United States would have definitely joined in on the side of Kosovo. But yeah, since my videos are unrealistic, just to make them more fun, the Americans are not gonna join this war. So yeah, this is just between Serbia and Kosovo right here. So yeah, let's see. Now without the support from the Western countries, we can see that the Serbian troops now push in, and the Kosovans were unable to push them back as they were heavily outnumbered, and in a matter of months, we can see that all of Kosovo is now under the Serbian control. Later on, we can see that all of Kosovo got completely annexed by the Serbian Empire. So yeah, we're gonna give one more privilege to the Serbians. We're gonna give them an excellent leader. Actually, my favorite leader from the Serbian history is Stefan Lazarevic. So yeah, let's just say that he was kind of reborn, and so he wants to reform the Serbian Empire. But yeah, they still have to expand. As the years go by, we can see that the Serbians are militarizing their country. They're getting a lot of military equipment from Russia, as well as their other allies. And yeah, by this point, they have a pretty good military. Took them around 10 years. And after these 10 years, we can see that they are ready for their second military campaign. But yeah, this time we can see that they first recruit troops from all over the country, raising a huge army, and then we can see that they declare war on Montenegro. The main reason was they wanted to have an access to the Adriatic Sea or the Mediterranean Sea, and from there they could have access to the Atlantic or the Red Sea and then to the Indian Ocean. So yeah, this opens up a lot of gates for the Serbian Empire. So yeah, let's see. Once again, we can see that the Serbian troops are now pushing into Montenegro, and the Serbian military was way better than the Montenegrin military. We can see that Montenegro eventually lost their capital city, after which the remaining parts of the country just surrender. And in a peace negotiation, we can see that all of Montenegro got completely annexed by the Serbian Empire. So yeah, this kind of looks like the map of Serbia before 2007 or something, before Montenegro got their independence. But yeah, the Serbs still have to invade a lot of countries, and yet still they are militarizing their country every day, coming up with more and more reforms. And we can see that now they are preparing themselves for a very major invasion. This invasion is going to be a very major one for them, and if they can win this war with this country, they can probably take out any country in the Balkan area. So yeah, once again we can see that the Serbians are fully prepared, and we can see that they declare war on Croatia. Pretty unexpected, right? When they have North Macedonia, Albania, Bosnia. But yeah, it's still a pretty good decision for the Serbian Empire. So yeah, let's see. Immediately we can see that the Serbian troops are now pushing into Croatia. This was a surprise attack. Also, the Croatians are heavily outnumbered. The Serbian military is way better than that of the Croatian military, and because this was a surprise attack, we can see that the Serbian military was able to get to the capital city, and unfortunately for the Croatians, they now have lost their capital city, after which the remaining parts just go ahead and surrender. This was a decisive victory for the Serbian Empire, as now they have a very major country under their control. So yeah, in a peace negotiation, we can see that all of Croatia got completely annexed by the Serbian Empire, and now what we have here is Bosnia being completely surrounded by the Serbian Empire, which was pretty much what the Serbian Empire wanted. But yeah, as of right now, they have no intentions to go at war with Bosnia. Instead, what they're gonna be doing is, we can see that instead of invading this time, the Serbians send an ultimatum to Slovenia, demanding their annexation. And yeah, the Slovenians saw what happened to Kosovo, Croatia, as well as Montenegro. They don't want that to happen to themselves. And quite unfortunately for the Slovenians, beanbag, we can see that they had no other choice but to accept the ultimatum. And yeah, this is what the borders of the Serbian Empire look like now. And not gonna lie, they're looking pretty good. We can see that the Serbians sent another ultimatum. This time we can see that they sent an ultimatum to North Macedonia, who also had no other choice but to accept the ultimatum. And just like that, we can see that the Serbians regained control over North Macedonia. Pretty good for the Serbian Empire. But yeah, now for the next 5 or 6 years, we can see that the Serbian Empire once again is going to be preparing for a major war. This one is going to be very major. So yeah, after a few years of militarization once again, we can see that the Serbians are ready for their major war. And yeah, as you may have all expected, we can see that they finally declare war on Bosnia. So yeah, things are not looking good for Bosnia here, as already the Serbian military was way better than that of the Bosnian military. And then again, the Serbians were preparing for so long. And yeah, since they were preparing for so long, we can see that the Serbian troops immediately push into Bosnia. And because the Bosnians were heavily outnumbered, and because the Serbians had prepared, and because their military was way better, we can see that in a matter of months, the Bosnians lost their capital city, which leads to their surrender. And then finally, we can see that the Bosnians got completely annexed. And yeah, this pretty much does look like Yugoslavia. This actually is Yugoslavia right here. But if you think that the Serbians are done here, they are definitely not done, and you'll see in a moment. And guys, by this point, the Serbian Empire is one of the strongest countries in the world. They have a very good military, and they are a regional power by this point. They have a lot of influence in this region. And yeah, they pretty much have a better military than most of the countries over here, just because they were constantly militarizing their country. But yeah, that preparation was mainly for another country. We can see that the Serbians are once again preparing, as they have another major country. But before that, we can see that they send another ultimatum to Albania, once again demanding their annexation. And the Albanians make a smart choice here, as they saw what happened to the other countries who didn't immediately surrender. The Albanians accept the ultimatum, and this is what the Serbian Empire looks like now. But yeah, after a few more years of militarization, we can see that the Serbian Empire is finally ready for their last military campaign. This one is going to be the hardest one yet. So yeah, for this one, we can see that the Serbian Empire now declares war on Greece. Now guys, I know that you all may be saying that Greece and Serbia are pretty good allies, but as I said, my videos are meant to be unrealistic. They don't have 100% realism in them. So yeah, this might just be their last invasion right here. So let's see. We can see that the Serbian troops immediately push into Greece, and they pretty much push in from all sides. We can see that they were able to cut off these parts of Greece from mainland Greece. Some of the troops right here push in, taking control of a major city called Thessaloniki. The remaining Thracian parts surrender. We can see that the Serbian navy also comes into action, as they take out Crete and some of these other Aegean islands. But yeah, now a combined army is pushing down, and this is all happening because the Serbian military is way better. By this point, of course, in the very beginning they had nothing. So yeah, this combined army now pushes down, and eventually we can see that they were able to take Athens, the Greek capital city, after which the remaining parts of Greece surrender. So yeah, in a peace negotiation, we can see that all of these parts of Greece were completely annexed. Same was the case with Crete. The remaining country of Greece is released. But yeah, something is missing here. I really wanted to say that this is the Serbian Empire at its peak, but something is missing here. Something just doesn't look good. Oh yeah, it must be this. We need to fix this. We can see that just to make the borders look good, the Serbian Empire sends an ultimatum to Bulgaria, not demanding their annexation, but the Serbians want some land from Bulgaria. And sure enough, the Bulgarians had to accept this ultimatum. And would you look at this? These are the new Serbian borders. And yeah, this is the Serbian Empire at its peak. So this is gonna be it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and tell me what you guys want to see in the future. And thank you for watching.